Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We are playing Jade Empire, and this is a Closed Fist walkthrough. Just gonna head out here. I think after we leave the arena, there's going to be a scene that automatically starts. But let's use the spirit font here. There we go.
So, things are looking up. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins. With the recommendation of the Executioner, the others will welcome you as a recruit. You can slip into the very heart of their lair. You could also seek out the Inquisitor and gain his recommendation as well, but the path to the Lotus Assassin Fortress is ready for you now.
And after we find the evidence against Death's Hand, you will take us to the palace to find Master Li?
I promise, little Dawnstar. After we get what I want from the Lotus Assassins, the palace is the first place we will go. You have permission, so there won't be any trouble entering. It's only after we have the evidence against Death's Hand that they might notice something is wrong.
Let's see here. Once inside, I can take care of myself.
You don't want too much fuss. You'll only bring the place down on yourself.
Sagacious Zoo has knowledge of the inside. At least he seems to. Where is he?
Well, you should be more careful of who you trust.
If I did that, none of you would be here.
That is true. I wouldn't trust any of the ragged homeless you have collected. No offense meant to those of you who are actually homeless, Dawnstar. If Sagacious Zoo has gone to warn the Lotus Assassins, you need to move quick. If he's just run off, he is no longer our concern.
Zoo would not turn on us.
The Lotus Assassin Fortress is in the far end of the necropolis. They shouldn't give you any trouble. Just appear confident as you enter.
Right, I'm gonna go do the task for the other recruiter first.
The Inquisitor will have some task that needs addressing, I'm sure. Scholar Dongao in the Scholar's Garden is the contact.
Let's see. Is there anything you wanted to discuss before I get moving? Anything personal?
I don't understand. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins with a fair amount of ease. What else is there to speak of? Is there something you are wondering?
Let's see here. Tell me about yourself. I want to know about you.
About me? I am Princess Sun Lian, the Heavenly Lily. What more are you worthy of knowing?
Let's see. Tell me about your childhood.
I do not remember ever being allowed to just be a child. My mother died when I was born, shortly before the end of the long drought and the fall of my uncles. I was in the care of tutors too afraid to punish me and too ingratiating to teach me anything useful. I quickly found ways to sneak away from the palace. They dared not report my excursions for fear they would be punished. They would scurry around all day trying in vain to find me.
What did you do in the city?
I met the people, the peasants, the homeless, the thieves. Such a different world from what you see from the palace walls. They never realized who I was. I'm sure they would have been terrified of the army storming in to rescue me. Most just wanted to be left alone. That life was exciting, but also useful. Even Lotus Assassins overlook the beggar on the street, but she still has eyes and ears.
Tell me about Silk Fox.
Ah, the shadow behind my public self. How else can a curious princess learn what really happens in her domain? I don't have time to interpret the veiled statements of advisors, so I became a thief, an assassin, whatever I needed to be. People will not speak to the princess. Bad news kills the messenger first. Silk Fox knows how to persuade. That is how I learned about the activities of Death's Hand.
I'm sure you find being Silk Fox exciting as well.
There is a freedom in it. I have the resources to go anywhere in the secrecy to do anything. If I wished it, I could be quite carefree. But that is not what I have found in practice. Instead, I see how my father's reign has twisted, and I know I must do something.
Tell me about your time at
I
court.
do not like to speak about that. I try to avoid the court as much as possible. It is filled with sycophants pandering to the fancies of my father, with little or no concern to their own dignity. It is distasteful.
I think you would do well at court.
I can handle myself better than any of the fancy courtiers who attempt to match me. I know that someday the court will be mine to rule. When I succeed my father, there will be quite a cleaning out, but with Death's hand manipulating him, that day seems less and less likely.
Oh, let's see here. Tell me about your first love.
It would be very improper for someone of my standing to say anything, unless you make me a little more comfortable. I have already shared something of myself. Can you tell me something about you? Is there anyone that you care for?
Well, there is one person, a noble.
A noble. How romantic. Aloof. Separate by class and breeding. Unattainable for a peasant, normally. Wanting someone you can never have. Love you can never show in public. Such loneliness should not exist. I have contributed to that. The princess behaves as she should, reinforcing the very rules I despise, all to protect Silk Fox. Which one am I?
Let's see. You are Silk Fox, and you take what you want from whoever you want. That is where happiness lies.
If the freedom you suggest is there, I have never felt it. I have hidden within this costume so I would not have to conform to what others want. It feels more like a retreat than a victory. I can show strength, certainly, but only by hiding my true nature.
So if we want to go with more of a closed fist path for her, you want to respond here with you cling to traditions that should be left behind. Clearly you want more, and I can provide that.
As princess, I cannot pick and choose what rules of the Empire I follow. Not if I'm trying to restore the glory it once had. You tease me with a friendship that has no future. I have many suitors in both of my guises, but you draw me in like no other. How have you done this? Why have you done this?
To show you, yeah, you definitely don't want to go with the bottom option here. To show you what can be yours if you have the courage to do what is necessary.
Now you sound like a revolutionary. I no longer know if you speak of personal desires or the fate of the Empire. Perhaps you see them as the same.
So of course we're going to do the intimidation route here. Perhaps they are the same. Stop defending tradition, demand what you want, or accept your role.
You asked me to tell you of my first love. Until this moment, it was the Empire. Until this moment. Now I see how I have been a slave to tradition, how I have worked to save an empire that does not satisfy me. When we take control back from Death's hand, there will be changes. After all, things got this way because of foolish weaknesses.
All right, well, that is the official turn here for her. Now you sound like Silk Fox. Now you have my attention.
Silk Fox will be getting quite a bit of attention from now on. If I decide that some of it will be yours, you will know. You may regret what you have done here. Do you know what it will take to satisfy me now that what I want is so important? We will have much to discuss once we dispose of Death's hand. I look forward to a stimulating conversation.
All right, goodbye for now.
Do not hesitate for too long. Sagacious Zoo's sudden flight has made our task somewhat more urgent.
Has it, though? All right, let's save here. Let's go with Dawnstar next.
I suppose it is good that the Lotus Assassin Executioner accepted you. I wish I felt better about that. Will you be heading to the Lotus Assassin Fortress soon? When you are through there, the princess will take us to the palace. At least, that's what she promised.
Did you want to talk? Your feelings are very important to me.
It seems like such a long path, but we are getting closer to Master Li and those who took him. I am concerned about what is coming. After all, the lair of the Lotus Assassins may hold a tempting power.
Let's see here. I don't fear the Lotus Assassins in any number.
Nor should you. I know your strength and how you place yourself above all others. You have shown how effective your way of thinking can be. I know that if there is any power to be taken from the Lotus Assassins, you will take it. I am not concerned about that. Any help would be useful to us, despite the source. I am more concerned that their presentation might be seductive. You will not forget that our mission is to free our master, will you?
Let's see. So you definitely don't want to go with the middle option here, because that's going to like confuse her and kind of her turn to Closed Fist. Let's go with that is my only goal. Anything I gain from the enemy is put to that purpose.
I knew you would stay true to our cause. If we turn the powers of our enemy against them, more the better. It would be good to see someone else suffer for a change.
All right. And yeah, once again here, you don't want to say you don't care if you don't want to go with the bottom option here. So I like this new you. You seem stronger.
Do I? I suppose I don't have the patience to let people change on their own anymore, but not many deserved it. You helped me to see that, and I am grateful, even if it is taking me a while to get used to this darker view of the world. As long as you stay with me, I know everything will work out just fine. I've changed because of you, for you.
Let's see here. Bittersweet like fine chocolate. It pleases me.
I'm glad. I won't lose you, or the chance to save Master Li. I can't. Can we get back to the task at hand? There will be time to speak about this later, when we get this hateful world back to normal. I just want this to be over so we can build new lives.
All right, goodbye.
Don't go too far. I'd get lost in this city. I know it.
That reminds me, let's swap her back to our follower. Let's talk to Wildflower next.
What do you want?
Oh, I guess we can't
Okay.
go any further with her.
What? What do you want?
Have you ever considered settling down?
Tried that once, and it didn't work out. Prefect Mu Hong pledged his daughter Mishan to me after I cleared his district of bandits. She wasn't ugly, so I agreed. The night of the wedding feast, I got more than a little drunk, and in the morning I woke up in the prefect's bed, next to the prefect's wife.
Where was your new wife during all this?
I got up and went into my bride's room, and there was a strange man in her bed. I killed the bastard and was about to kill her when Mishan came into the room yelling. Apparently, I had just killed her sister's husband and was about to kill her sister. I tried to tell her it was an honest mistake, but she wouldn't hear it.
You killed your wife's brother-in-law by mistake?
The brother-in-law's family was pissed, and so was the prefect when he found out about his wife. They tried to subdue me so they could send me to prison. I killed them all swiftly. None of them suffered. Still, Mishan wouldn't leave with me. She kept crying and complaining about her family. Family life just isn't for me.
Good lord. That's all for now.
Whatever.
Whatever. Alright, Sky doesn't have anything to say to us anymore. Let's talk to Hao.
Yes? How can this humble bunmaster assist you today?
Is it Hao or who? Do you have any family? Any children?
No. That is a painful subject. One that brings back difficult memories. Though not for the reasons you might think. For 4 long years, my bellicose beauty insisted we try and try and try again to have a child. It was a most distressing time. I was so afraid of her for the first year that I could not perform. Her screaming and chastising only made it worse. I overcame that problem, but there were others.
What other problems did you have?
My plump plum of a bride is a good deal larger than me. I could compare my nightly efforts akin to climbing a mountain if only it had been that easy. And there was always the fear that she would roll. I am a small man. My delicate frame was not meant for such pressures. I once lost all feeling below the waist, which perhaps was a mercy in itself. Of course, we overcame these obstacles and kept trying for 4 long years.
So you never had a child?
Never. Though no one can accuse me of not trying. Once she decided we would not be able to conceive a child, her interests declined, thankfully. If we had succeeded, I would not have survived to see a second.
All right. Tell me more about yourself.
Stories, stories, stories. There are no more. If I tell you anything more, I will have no secrets left. A good Bunmaster must always have a few secrets.
All right, thanks. That's all for now.
As you say, I will be here scrubbing your pots until you call upon me again.
All right, let's, man, what is up next? I feel like it might be time to find the gem that gives you the experience from ghosts.
What am I going to do? I'm ruined.
Poor mechanic is just getting ignored. So we want to go this way.
His own master died at his hands, and he had
Oh, did I do the... Oh, I didn't do the Yukong thing yet either. I'll go there later. We'll eventually make a trip back to the Scholar's Garden, and I think I'm going to hold off until then.
This will go over very badly.
Hold on there. This way leads into the Necropolis, a dangerous area. You shouldn't go in there unless you have some business there.
My business is where I make it.
Yes, but I must warn you, the dead aren't the only terrifying things in the Necropolis. They say the Lotus Assassins have a special interest in the place. I have nothing more to say on that subject, and you certainly didn't hear that rumor from me.
Let's see here. Give me some more details about the problems in the Necropolis.
Not the nicest of topics, but go ahead.
Why aren't the guards doing anything about it?
Ghosts have been rising up everywhere in the Empire, I've heard. So many have come up in the Necropolis that it just isn't safe anymore. It would take an army of us to clear them out, if we could do it at all. We can't even safely post a guard in there. We just warn people away. The Lotus Assassins want everyone kept away as well. First time I've heard of them being altruistic.
When did this all start?
Things have been bad over the past few, say 5 years. No one has any idea why so many of the dead refuse to return to the Wheel of Life peacefully. All we know for sure is that they're not happy. Not happy at all.
Thanks for the warning.
If you're still going in there, just watch your back.
Watch your back. Okay. Let's map Heavenly Wave. What? Oh, immune? No. No harmonic combos there. I should have known that. I've certainly killed my fair share of ghosts already.
stranger. You have some spirit to you. You fight like a demon. Those poor lost souls didn't stand a chance against you. I could use the skills of a man like you. An honest working man like me can't compare with someone like you. But you can definitely help me with a problem I've been having. My name is Shen. I'm the first gravedigger here. It's my job to look over the necropolis and make sure all the peaceful souls are laid to rest.
What do you want?
I've got to dig the holes, fill them, and balance the books and everything. Nice, proper burials. But now, with all these ghosts rising again, I've got problems. No one seems to want to stay dead, and I can't go refunding all the burial money to all the families of the ghosts now. I can't afford it. So, I just want you to do a little job for me. Nothing hard. Just put the ghosts back where they belong. Quiet them down a bit. Well, there'll be a little bit in it for you as well, don't worry. Can't have you going away empty-handed now, can we? So, what do you say?
I'd say you're a creep. I'll do it.
Great. Now those ghosts will know who's boss around here. They just bring themselves back up as fast as I can put them in. I'll give you a reward for any ghosts you take care of. You can make good money that way. There are 3 main ghosts to deal with. Miss Chan, Merchant Bai, and Mr. Ren. I'll give you a reward for each, of course. I know a bit about them, but not that much. If you need a little something to give you an extra edge, I'm sure I can part with some trinkets I've found. I mean, it's not like they'll need them anymore.
All right. Let me see what you're selling.
Well, you know, a few things here and there. They just sort of fall into my hands. They don't need them anymore, eh?
All right. Yeah, let me see what you have. I mean, how many times do I gotta ask you, bro? All right, he's got a bunch of junk. Okay. Yeah, his prices.
If you need to find me again, I'll be at my house down the road.
His prices aren't any different either. I feel like he should maybe be investigating the root cause of this problem, right? Like if the ghost is, if he says the ghosts just come back out as quick as he puts them in, you know, I don't know. But also, I mean, I feel like he could argue that he's done his job. He buried the bodies. It's really not his fault that they came back as ghosts, right? Scroll stand here. I don't think I've got my gem equipped though. I do not. Nature of the Spirit, Volume 3. The folktale surrounding the disappearance of the monk did not disturb me. The mines had been inactive for a century or more, and the surrounding villages had long since decayed. Any spirit that fed upon humans or human emotion or pain would have left in search of easier prey, or so I had thought. As I searched for the moss spirit that had brought me to the depths of that mine, I began to wonder if the legends were true after all, if the spirit or whatever it was that had driven away the miners could reside there still. In my mind, I began to hear the whispers in the dark and the screams and cries of those who lost their lives long ago. That's pretty creepy. Not gonna lie. Alright. Oh, there's a headstone here. Only 5 silver. This might be one that I try to open a couple of times to just see if we can get anything actually out of it, but I'll add that to the off-screen type of thing. Let's see, what's this one? Large gates. Oh, here we go. All right, which one is this? Oh, it's not open. That might be a one-way, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. At least that's my guess. Tomb of Jizin. That is not something I'm interested in yet. Guessing there's going to be some ghosts in here to fight. Indeed.
Focus.
A few ghosts out here, actually. Oh, come on. Tomb of the Forgotten Scholar. Is that the one that we need to go to? No, we need to find the Tomb of the Dignified Collector.
Where is my baby?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Is someone there?
There's the merchant. Hopefully it's through this door. Get some of this. Tomb of the Masses. That's not it either.
I'll have her head!
That's one of the ghosts that we need to put down. Alright, I'm not seeing this place. Let's see here. Tomb of Jijin, Forgotten Scholar, Masses. Oh, Tomb of the Dignified Collector. It's up there. Well, that's a problem if I can't actually get in there. Yeah, and that's the one. All right. Okay, so unfortunately, I completely forgot there actually is a quest that we have to activate before we are able to get in here. So let's go activate said quest, and we will come back. All right, back to the city.
Oh dear, this won't do.
No more excuses. Your father was always full of excuses, too. It tires me to no end. You know what you have to do, so go do it.
Please, Bear, don't send me in there. I'm scared those things will see me before I can get into the cave. Please, don't make me do it.
I've been patient with you, Jinlin, but your father has been dead for almost a week now. It is time for you to pay off his debts. Oh my god. This is terrible. Now go, or perhaps you'd prefer for you and your mother be sent to work at the wall?
No! I will go. Please don't hurt my mother. I'll get the artifact for you. I promise.
A wise decision. You know where to find me once you have it. Do not keep me waiting, Jinlin.
How can you speak to her like that? She's just a little girl.
What do you want? You're working for Purveyor Shuji, aren't you? Please don't tell him I haven't gone yet. I'm going now, even though it will probably get me killed.
Let's see. Calm down. I'm not with the Purveyor.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little upset. I'm Jinlin. Is there something you want?
Just thought you might need some help.
Thanks, but I need to find a way to kill spirits. Purveyor Shuji wants me to fetch an artifact from an emperor's tomb in the necropolis, but it's filled with ghosts. The Purveyors... He threatened to sell my mom to slave traders if I don't get this artifact. I don't know what to do. I can't fight ghosts.
Let's see. Why don't I just get rid of Purveyor Shuji for you?
But he has my mother, and I don't know where he's taken her. If you kill him, we might never find my mother.
Alright, let's see here. Don't worry, I'll kill the Purveyor and find your mother.
No, I don't want to risk it. My mother is the only one I have left. I'd rather die in the tombs than risk my mother's life.
Well, that's adorable. Alright, perhaps I could get rid of the ghost for you.
Really? It would be very dangerous, and I don't have anything to give you in return. Are you sure you want to do this?
Never back down from a good fight.
I see. Well, thank you just the same. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't offered. The tomb is over in the necropolis. The door is locked, but I can sneak inside and open it. I just have to be careful not to alert the ghosts. If you really think you can get rid of the ghosts, I'll head over to the tomb and wait for you there.
Alright, I'll go there immediately.
Great! I'll wait by the steps of the Emperor's tomb. I'm sure you'll find it easily enough. See you soon, I hope.
Let's do this.
This will be a great tragedy.
Seems like the ghosts might not respawn in this area like they did in Tian's Landing. Alright, here she is.
Good, you came. Wait here. There's a small hole in the wall, just around the side. I'll sneak in and open the door from the inside. There. The ghosts are just beyond the door. They haven't noticed me yet.
Alright, let's see here. Don't worry, I'll get rid of the ghosts in no time.
I think I'll just wait here for you to clear the ghosts. The artifact is supposed to be in the room at the end of the tomb. Once you're there, I'll catch up with you.
Smart kid.
There are still ghosts. I can't get the artifact unless the ghosts are gone.
I must go, but I'll return shortly.
I see. Well, please don't be too long. I need to get that artifact back to Purveyor Shuji soon.
I actually just wanted to check out the headstones here. Trap. There's a monk gem. Silver. It looks like that's it. So just 3 out here. All right. check if that if we can re-roll that monk gem. Gem of Irresistible Spirit. Let's see. Spirit 2, Charm 2. Followers of the Way of the Open Palm can use this. Gem is a tool of inner reflection for the wielder and unwittingly those around him. This gem exposes the inner strength and virtue of the user to all, awing them with his true nature. Only those most at peace with themselves can use this gem, for others will see their own flaws reflected back down. Oh yeah, I got one of these earlier. I probably sold it. Let's load here again. So here, this is kind of an example of you know, what you can do here with, and I've gone over this a couple of times throughout the walkthrough, but you know, kind of things that you can do here, which is to obviously just reload and re-roll gems. But now it does look like it's now stuck here. I honestly don't understand the way the RNG works in this game. It does seem like you can get a couple of re-rolls initially, and then you have to go do something different, right? Because we're just getting the same gem over and over now. So, you know, we'll go do, I don't know, kill some stuff and then come back and try this again. But that is kind of how it works. So, you know, it's a little annoying that you can't just sit there and, you know, re-roll, but also that's kind of silly. So, all right, let's beat down some ghosts, huh? Well, I guess these are like mummies, though, huh? What's up, mummy? All right, let's see if this thing is... Oh, it's not immune. Oof. Diseased me, how dare you? Okay. Couple more here. Oh, look at this guy. Right at the end. Okay. So I think this is probably the urn. Nope. Guess not. Oh, there it is. Spirit Harvest. Alright. Let's reload that. Grab Spirit Harvest first. Okay, so that's the big one. Spirit Harvest. Let's see. Let's take off that. So it says more EXP from killing ghosts, no power-ups from killing ghosts. What's this say? Those who hunt ghosts and wayward spirits often find that the knowledge gained from defeating ephemeral foes is more useful than the recuperative pockets of essence that they leave behind. This gem was created to assist the hunter in collecting and processing such knowledge, but it fuels this effect by devouring the small bits of power the defeated spirits leave behind. So yeah, I mean, I feel like that description does a pretty good job of describing the exact effects. Not getting any gems here out of this trapped urn. We'll revisit that later. Okay. Oh.
More intruders. My tomb has lain sacrosanct for centuries, and subjects, and your spirit will feed my own.
Leaping tiger.
I don't think so.
More intruders. My tomb has lain sacrosanct for centuries, and now mortals tread on my very ashes. Your corpse will lie here with those of my subjects, and your spirit will feed my own.
Leaping tiger.
I don't think so, dog. Kind of feel like they should have given us this Red Minster transformation style here instead of later on in the game, but God, this thing's got so much health. Or it just doesn't take damage. Too much for you. There we go. Suck it.
I got it. Let's get out of here before... Dad, did you hear that?
Haha, chance for more fighting if I'm lucky.
I'm glad you're looking forward to this. I'm just gonna hide in here until it's all over.
Got another Wanderer's Jewel, okay. Yeah, we already got one of those. Yeah. Alright, well, whatever.
Hurry! Kill them all before they kill us!
Okay.
Leaping tiger. Heavenly wave. Leaping tiger.
See more ghosts out here. Let's check out the trap again. Yeah. Could probably just call it a day on that. It seems like there's probably not going to be a gem in there. Let's... Wrecked.
I can't believe we made it out of there alive. You're an amazing fighter. I wonder why Purveyor Shuji wants this bowl so badly. It looks so ordinary. Except for maybe this writing. It doesn't make any sense. Conductor, cog, and a bit of iron. Don't play with the tiger. Whatever that means.
That might be a configuration I'm looking for.
Huh. Well, I'm glad it was useful to you. Thank you again for helping me. Purveyor Shuji is waiting, so I should be going. Goodbye.
Open palm. Alright, how far away did I save? It's a little ways back. I'm gonna see if there's a closed fist version of this reward. Alright, gonna try a different dialogue this time.
I can't believe we made it out of...
I can't believe we made it out of there alive. Well, you got your artifact. What do I get?
I told you before that I have nothing of value to give you. You can have everything in the tomb.
Give me the artifact.
What? No! Purveyor Shuji would sell my mom to the slave traders if I give it to you. I have to go now. Shuji is waiting.
Oh, there we go. Alright, got the closed fist points. Alright, well... that looks good. So that was pretty much the goal here. Got... oh, we did get a gem here. Flawed Scholar junk. Let's check this one out. Wasn't this one the one that I was getting earlier? Seductive power. Yeah, I don't... oh, I don't remember if this was the one or not. I mean, that was kind of junk, though. For a closed fist. Good enough. Alright, that is... good for here. Let's check the heads down here. Got a warrior gem. That's pretty nice. Is that the... okay, that's a, yeah, body +4. Alright, I think I'm gonna head back then and talk to the dude down here, Shen. Since we have that gem now, we can get, you know, a bit of extra experience for doing his quests here. So that is the plan. Actually, I think I'm going to end this one here. We're at about the 50-minute mark. So, as always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.